Welcome back to the channel MDP Coins, where today we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures you might just have sitting in your pocket. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about how a tiny dime could be worth thousands of dollars, you are absolutely going to love this video. Today's spotlight is on the 1984 Roosevelt dime. Yes, you heard that right, a seemingly ordinary dime that could be worth up to a staggering $5,700. That's right, one small coin, just 10 cents at face value, commanding thousands of dollars on the collector's market. Before we get into the current market values and what makes this dime so incredibly special, let's take a step back and understand the rich history behind it. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. His leadership and vision earned him a special place in American history, and the dime was chosen to symbolize his role in founding the March of Dimes, a movement dedicated to fighting polio. Fast forward to 1984, when the Denver Mint struck millions of dimes for circulation. Most of these dimes were standard and are still found in pocket change today. However, a few extremely rare variations, mint errors, and high-grade examples have become prized by collectors worldwide. Now, what makes the 1984 Roosevelt dime so valuable? There are several key factors collectors look for. First and foremost, the condition. A coin graded at mint state, especially MS-68 or higher, can command premium prices. We're talking about a coin that has virtually no marks, scratches, or signs of wear, with a sharp strike and blazing luster. Second, mint errors. Coins with striking errors, off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements can drastically increase a dime's value. Some 1984 Roosevelt dimes have shown fascinating minting mistakes, making them truly one of a kind. Third, eye appeal and rarity. Even among high-grade coins, only a handful have that perfect combination of brilliant surfaces, perfect strike, and beautiful toning, making them irresistible to serious collectors and investors. According to recent market trends, a flawless 1984 Roosevelt dime in MS-68 condition has sold for an impressive $5,700 at auction. That's not just a fluke. The demand for high-quality Roosevelt dimes continues to rise as more collectors seek to complete their sets or invest in tangible assets like rare coins. Insert chart showing rising auction prices for rare Roosevelt dimes over the last 5 years, and it's not just the elite collectors driving up prices. Everyday enthusiasts are getting in on the action too. With the right knowledge, you could turn an overlooked dime in your collection into a small fortune. Here's what you should look out for. Check the coin's surface. Is it free from scratches, dings, and discoloration? Look closely at the mint mark. Authentic Denver mint marks should be sharp and clear. Examine "In God We Trust" and other inscriptions for any doubling or striking issues. If you think you have a special piece, consider sending it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional certification can massively boost your coin's market value. You might be wondering, where can you sell a valuable dime like this? Well, high-end auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, and specialty coin dealers are all excellent places to find eager buyers. However, be careful. Always get your coin professionally appraised to avoid underselling such a precious find, and if you're looking to buy, be sure to do your research. Only purchase from trusted sources and always prioritize coins with verified grades and certificates. The story of the 1984 Roosevelt dime is a perfect reminder that treasure hunting isn't just something from fairy tales. Sometimes, the next great find is right there in your spare change jar, your wallet, or even tucked away in a forgotten drawer. Imagine the thrill of discovering that a small piece of metal, minted decades ago, could be worth thousands today, simply because you took a closer look. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1984 Roosevelt dime and want to learn more about hidden gems in the world of coin collecting, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to uncover more treasures. Got a rare coin story of your own? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your finds. Everyone. Today, we have something truly exciting for all the coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters out there. Get ready, because we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and valuable coins you might just have sitting in your pocket change. We're talking about the legendary 1977 Roosevelt dime, a coin that, believe it or not, can be worth up to $1.4 thousand today. That's right, a single dime potentially worth over $1,000. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this little coin is so special, how to identify it, and how much it could fetch you in today's booming coin market. Hook, imagine finding a coin that was minted nearly 50 years ago, holding it up to the light, and realizing it's a hidden treasure. That's the magic of the 1977 Roosevelt dime. It's more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a slice of American history and a major player in the world of valuable coins. Let's jump right in and unlock the secrets behind this stunning find. First, a little background. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946 to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His leadership through the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his work in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio, made him a beloved figure across America. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse, or front side, while the reverse shows a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Fast forward to 1977, the year this special dime was struck at several United States mint facilities including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So, what makes the 1977 Roosevelt dime stand out from millions of others? Typically, circulated Roosevelt dimes from the 1970s are worth just face value. But rare conditions, mint errors, and pristine grades can skyrocket their value. Collectors especially seek out coins that have full bands on the torch. This means the horizontal lines on the torch are fully struck and clearly visible. High mint state grades, typically MS66, MS67, or even high, rare mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements. When these conditions align, the value of a simple 1977 dime can soar into the thousands. Some particularly beautiful examples graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC have sold for over $1,000 at auction. One remarkable 1977 dime, graded MS67 with full bands, fetched around $1,400, making it an incredible success story for a coin that started life worth only 10 cents. Now, if you want to spot a potentially valuable 1977 Roosevelt dime, here's what you need to pay attention to. First, examine the date and mint mark. Philadelphia coins from 1977 do not have a mint mark. Denver coins will show a small D, and San Francisco proof coins will display an S. Proof coins are special, mirror-like coins made for collectors, and a 1977 S proof with errors can be quite valuable. Second, check the condition. Coins that have sharp details, no scratches, and brilliant luster are worth more. Full bands on the torch are essential. Without full bands, even a beautiful dime might only bring a few dollars. Third, look for errors. If the date or letters seem doubled, or if part of the design is missing, you might be holding a major rarity. Known errors on 1977 Roosevelt dimes include double dies and clipped planches. These are extremely desirable among collectors. As of today, the coin market is hotter than ever. Collectors and investors alike are snatching up high-grade and error coins at record prices. The demand for coins like the 1977 Roosevelt dime with full bands is strong, and values have steadily risen over the past decade. An average circulated 1977 dime without special features might still only be worth 10 cents. But a mint state example graded MS65 could be valued around $20 to $30. MS66 pieces can hit the $80 to $100 mark. When you get to MS67, you're looking at values starting from a few $100s, and if that MS67 coin has full bands, it jumps dramatically to over $1,000. Rare auction sales have seen 1977 Roosevelt dimes reaching as high as $1,400 or more, especially when multiple bidders compete for a beautifully preserved coin. If you think you have a valuable 1977 Roosevelt dime, the next step is getting it authenticated and graded. Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, are the top two grading services in the U.S. You'll need to carefully package your coin and submit it following their guidelines. Yes, there is a small fee involved, but it's absolutely worth it if your dime could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Once graded, your coin will be encapsulated in a tamper-proof holder and given an official grade, which can massively boost its marketability and value. The 1977 Roosevelt dime is proof that treasures can still be found in the most unexpected places. Whether tucked away in old coin jars, handed back as change, or hiding in your collection, these dimes are out there, waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the world of valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome coin content, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Share this video with your fellow collectors. You never know who might have a fortune hiding right in their pocket. Where we talk about the most exciting finds in coin collecting and the hidden treasures sitting in your pocket change. If you love rare coins, valuable collectibles, and the thrill of the hunt, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Today, we have a truly special topic that will blow your mind. We are diving deep into the world of the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime. Yes, a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth up to $8,500 today. That's right, a single dime, only 10 cents face value, can be worth thousands. Let's find out why. The Roosevelt dime has been an essential part of American currency since it first appeared in 1946. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his efforts, especially his association with the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. The motto, "In God We Trust," is proudly engraved, symbolizing the nation's commitment to faith and perseverance. Now, fast forward to 2013. Over 65 years since its introduction, the Roosevelt dime was still in active circulation, struck at multiple United States mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, not all 2013 dimes are created equal. Among the sea of millions, certain coins from 2013 Philadelphia mint, identified with a small P mint mark, have turned out to be incredibly valuable, fetching jaw-dropping prices on the open market. So what makes the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime so special? First, let's talk about errors and varieties. Some of these dimes are struck with unique errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or minting mistakes that are highly sought after by collectors. In some rare cases, coins that were struck on the wrong planchet or coins that feature sharp, deep mirror-like surfaces, known as proof-like strikes, have surfaced. These small but critical differences can turn a regular dime into a major payday, but error coins aren't the only stars here. The condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in pristine mint state condition, especially grades of MS67, MS68 or higher, are rare. A perfect coin means flawless surfaces, strong luster, and sharp details, a gem that few people have ever held in their hands. One of the biggest reasons the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime is making headlines today is because of one extraordinary sale. A stunning example of this coin in near-perfect condition recently sold for over $8,500 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $8,500 for a coin most people wouldn't even look twice at. This value explosion isn't just random. It reflects a growing trend in the numismatic market where collectors are placing immense value on modern coins in ultra-high grades. There's a fierce competition to own the best of the best, especially coins that represent modern American history. The 2013 P. Roosevelt dime, despite being relatively young compared to other vintage coins, has now carved out its place among elite collectibles. High-grade Roosevelt dimes are increasingly seen as smart investments. As the demand for top-tier modern coins grows, the prices will likely continue to rise. So, what should you be looking for if you want to find your own valuable 2013 P. Roosevelt dime? First, grab your magnifying glass or loupe and examine your change. Look for a 2013 dime with a PU mint mark. Inspect the coin for any unusual characteristics like doubling on the letters or numbers, off-centered images, or unusual luster. Even without errors, if your dime looks flawless, no scratches, dents, or stains, it might be worth sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Secondly, pay close attention to coins that appear proof-like. Even though regular business strike dimes are made for circulation, occasionally, some coins are struck with exceptional care and look almost like proofs. These coins can command premium prices at auctions and private sales. Lastly, remember, patience is key. Not every 2013 P. Roosevelt dime is going to be a jackpot winner, but knowing what to look for gives you a major advantage. Year, 2013 mint, Philadelphia, P. Face value, 10 cents top auction price, $8, 500 plus key factors, condition, MS67, MS68, errors, double die, off-center strike, proof-like surfaces popularity, Increasing among collectors. Imagine finding a dime worth thousands just sitting in your pocket, change jar, or piggy bank. It happens more often than you think. Collectors around the world are now giving much more attention to modern coins. And with the right knowledge, you could be next to cash in big, whether you are an experienced collector or a beginner just starting your numismatic journey. Remember, treasure is everywhere. You just have to know where to look. Thank you so much for watching today's deep dive into the fascinating and valuable world of the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow treasure hunters, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories, guides, and insider tips.